Tell him you're 3, Marissa.
I know, but you do.
I do it.
Marissa, you should make up a funny name and tell him you're 3.
What is your name?
Marissa.
What's your last name, Marissa?
Dalketti.
And how old are you?
20.
And behind you is a construction site. What do you think of the Patapsco construction taking place on campus?
I think it's neat. When I applied to college, I didn't want to go anywhere they were doing any construction, and now I'm at a school where they're doing 2 sites of construction, and it's great. But I found that it hasn't really affected my life, and I'm really excited to see the new building if it ever gets done.
She almost sounds like a PR person for the university. Perfect, thank you.
So do you want me to be positive or negative here? Like
You say you tell me the truth. I don't care if it's positive or negative. What's your name first?
I'm Raven Haller.
Raven. How do you spell your last name?
Haller.
Haller, and is it Raven?
Like the football team.
That's even better. So Raven, what do you think of all the construction going on with the Patapsco addition?
Because I live on the other side of campus, I don't hear any of the noise. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't believe them when they say it's going to be done by next semester, especially when I walk over here and look at how much progress they've made. That seems really unlikely to me. And I don't like the way it's cut into parking on Park Road, because that used to be a big place where I would park a lot. And the fact that they cut off the sidewalk there for pedestrians is unfortunate. So it makes it difficult if you walk that way to your car, as a lot of commuters do. You sort of have to cross the road in the middle of Park Road to get onto a sidewalk if you don't catch yourself in time. Other than that, it doesn't really affect me very much, so I'm not too concerned about it. I think it's great that they're building more housing options though, because I have a lot of commuter friends who are looking for housing and would love to live on campus. So the fact that the university is working on providing that, I think, is a really good sign that they're in touch with what the student population wants.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And what's your name?
I'm Alex.
Alex, what's your last name, Alex?
Devlin.
Alex Devlin. And what do you think of the Patapsco addition construction?
I think that, I don't know, I didn't really expect it to happen, I guess. Well, mainly because I live in Chesapeake, and a lot of my friends live in Patapsco, and it's that's pretty close, you know. It just be a nice quick walk, but now it's kind of, I guess, taking a while longer. But, other than that, it's fine. I don't really know when they're going to be done. It seems like it's going to take a while, but, and I guess, what are they just making, just apartments or something? Okay,
Thank you, Alex. Okay. You just look right at me. And what's your name?
Emily.
What's your last name, Emily?
Maranowski.
Maranowski. Can you spell Maranowski? Oh, I'm sorry.
Maranowski.
And what do you think of all this construction here behind you?
Not much. Some people complain that it's loud, but I don't really notice it. I guess because I'm on the other side of Potomac, but I think it'll be exciting when it's done.
Great.
So I've seen the plans, it looks good, so.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye.
One second, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead, look right at me. And what's your name?
Sue Jane Tan, that's S-U-E J-A-N-E, and Tam, like the color.
Okay, and what do you think of the Patapsco addition construction behind you?
I feel like it would be helpful, but from the I live at Patapsco, I'm the 2nd floor, and my view is the construction. And for the first couple of weeks, all I saw them doing was pushing dirt around. And I really don't understand how they're trying to get their work done. And I also know the weather has gotten in the way. But I appreciate getting the addition. I appreciate I heard we're gonna get a volleyball court. So I appreciate that. But I really hope it's done in time, because I really don't like the view. Sometimes it's noisy, but it's pretty okay. So it's okay.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Whole thing will take a minute. Okay, so what's your name?
Sabrina Pietro-Monta.
Can you spell that for me?
P-I-E-D-R-A-M-A-R-T.
Sabrina. And Sabrina, what do you think of the construction for Patapsco?
I'm kind of wondering what they're doing, because it seems like not much happens every day, but I don't know. It looks a little different now than it did in the beginning of the year, but I just don't, is it an addition? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's an addition to the building.
I just it doesn't seem like there's much going on.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Look right at me. And first thing I'll ask is, what's your name?
Gracie Ferber.
Gracie, will you spell all of that for me?
Gracie.
Okay.
Ferber.
And Gracie, what do you think of all this construction happening behind you?
Well, it's kind of annoying because I live in Potomac, which is right next to it. But I mean, it's good what they're doing, I guess, to make it whatever.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much, Gracie.
You're welcome.
What you think of it? So, what's your name?
Eric Taft.
And how do you spell your first and last name?
E-R-I-C-T-A-F-T.
And Eric, what do you think of all this construction happening now
It's
here?
loud. It's right outside my window.
Yeah.
And sometimes steamrollers rumble the entire Potomac building. Like, it's annoying.
What time do they start in the morning?
Usually, I think around like 8, maybe 7:30.
Does it ever wake you up? Okay. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And what's your name?
William Stott.
And how do you spell your last name, William?
S-T-O-T-T.
And what do you think of all this construction behind you?
It's just, no one knows what's going on, but seems like doing a good job. Making progress, I guess.
Which building do you live in?
Potomac.
Okay. Does it ever, you have a problem with it waking you up in the morning or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, what is your name?
I'm Daryl Wise Jr.
Daryl Wise Jr. Is that W-I-S-E?
W-I-S.
It's W-I-S-E. And Daryl, what do you think of all this construction happening behind you?
I don't know exactly what they're doing at the moment, but it looks like they're trying, whatever they're doing, it's going to help get things straightened out. I think it's kind of big because we had a couple water issues over Potomac, but once they figure it out, I think it will be a nice addition.
Great. Thanks, Daryl. Appreciate it.